He waited for me to go into the bathroom, and all I heard was a scream like I had never heard before. Who the F did I raise? Age 6 continued. So I forgot this important piece of information when I did my video for Who the F Did I Raise? Age 6. Mikey was the type of child that I explained things to, right? I'm an explainer. Sometimes I over-explain, like now, right? And I would always tell him the effects of his behavior and outcomes and things like that. So I recognized that whenever I would do that, he would test the theory. It's like he had to test my hypothesis at every turn. If I told him, don't run across the street, you're going to get hit by a car, he wouldn't run across the street to get hit by a car. He wanted to see if it's true or not, right? If I tell him, don't steal, you're going to go to jail, he'll steal to see if he's going to go to jail, right? So when we went to the doctor for Jack's first little checkup after I had him, he had to be like 3 months. This was like his 3-month checkup. He was still very tiny. And anyway, when we went to the doctor for Jackson's checkup, the doctor started explaining to Mikey, hey, on top of the head is a soft spot. So I'm telling the doctor, no, don't explain this to him. Don't. She's like, well, he needs to know to be careful when he's holding baby brother. Don't do anything to the soft spot because, he can get hurt and you don't want to hurt your brother. And that's, and I'm telling the doctor, please stop. I'm like, no, please stop. She's still explaining. And I'm trying to talk over her like, okay, I'll finish explaining when we get home, right? So when we get home, I laid Jack down on this little bobby pillow thing that I had, and I ran to the bathroom. Mikey was in his room with the door closed. He wasn't thinking about me. He was playing. I think he was watching TV and playing. He waited for me to go into the bathroom, and all I heard was a scream like I had never heard before, a scream from Jack. Now, mind you, he's a little baby, and it was this horrible, painful scream. So I'm trying to hurry up and get myself together and run out of the bathroom to see what's going on. Mikey's standing over Jack, like, looking at him, and I said, what'd you do? Nothing. What'd you do? Nothing. So I pick up Jack. I'm checking him all over. I'm checking him. He's like, he didn't do anything. He's 6 years old at this point. Jack is 3 months old, but he's screaming bloody murder. So I'm like, did he bite him? Like, what did he do? So finally, I'm calling 911 because I don't know if he needs to get some kind of, brain scan. I don't know what this boy did to his brother. No clue. Finally, he says, I kicked him in his head 6 times in his soft spot because I want him to disappear. I said, say what now? He said, I kicked him in his soft spot 6 times because I want him to disappear. I said, okay. That's a problem. So I had to take him to the hospital to make sure he was okay, to make sure he didn't have any long-lasting damage. Thank God he didn't have on any shoes, but it was still painful, and he made sure he got him in the soft spot. So when I say from that point on, I had to be careful what I explained to him, because whatever you explain, he's going to use it against you. He's not going to use it for the greater good. He's going to test it. He's going to test that theory. And that could have been deadly. I'm glad it wasn't, but it could have been. It's not like I ever left him alone in the room or anything. There's also been times when he was 6 that I walked in the room. Mikey had found a way inside my bedroom, even though I had my door latched or locked. He knew how to get in. I don't know how. But he would go in there and put pillows over his face. I had to keep him. I had to do attachment parenting when Mikey was in the home because I didn't want Jack to get hurt. I did attachment parenting with Mikey, but that was because I just wanted to do it at that time. It was not a necessity. So yeah, that's another little tidbit on who the F did I raise, age 6. Be safe.